Let's fucking go. It's episode 16 of the Gory Hole podcast. My name is Jenny.
I'm Nikki.
All right. Nikki, you have some stuff.
I do.
All right, let's do it.
So I wanted to touch base on our first video that we recorded on the Halloween special episode. We had some technical difficulties.
A little.
So
a little.
Sorry about that, y'all. But if you haven't watched it, the first 3/4, maybe 4/5 of the video is on YouTube, on our YouTube channel at the Gory Hole Pod, right? Is that what it's called?
Yes.
The Gory Hole Pod.
Correct.
So go check that out on our channel. Again, our first video, our first time recording a pod with our new camera.
Yes.
And we didn't know what we're doing. So it quit recording.
It makes us relatable. I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
We don't know what we're doing.
We don't. And
we're trying. Getting better each time.
It stopped a little early, but watch it anyway, because I think it's kind of funny when it stops recording. I left in the audio where it's like us talking about it, and it's like me going, "Aw," and you go, "It died," and I thought it was funny. So
no, I thought it was funny too.
Yeah.
It made me giggle.
But
and then like a little apology letter.
Yeah, I liked the apology letter myself. I thought that was funny, and
I thought it looked great.
Thanks.
I think for our first video,
yeah, it did. Overall, it was pretty good.
You really can't complain.
And it was an extra episode, so. We really wanted to do the Halloween thing for you all, so we did our best, and hopefully we have the settings on the camera figured out, and it won't happen again. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
And what else was I going to say about that? There's something else. I lost it.
You were going to say something else about that.
The audio. The whole audio did record. So if you want to listen like you always listen, of course, the whole audio for that Halloween episode is up. You just don't see the whole video on YouTube. So
right.
I just wanted to talk about that. And the other thing is, on episode 15, 16, 15?
15. This is 16.
Thank you.
Yep.
Episode 15, I want to correct myself. We were talking about 50 Shades of Grey, and I said Dakota Fanning played Anastasia. It's Dakota Johnson, and it would have driven me crazy if I didn't correct myself. So there you go.
When you think of the difference between those two, it's actually pretty funny.
It's pretty big, yeah. Like I've seen Dakota Johnson's bush in 50 Shades of Grey. Well, maybe that was a stand-in. I don't know. Or maybe it was a merkin.
Yeah.
But maybe. I don't think I've seen Dakota Fanning's bush. So
I just remember her from Uptown Girl. With Brittany Murphy.
So innocent.
I know. And I know she's like an adult now. But
I
just remember her being popular as like a little girl.
She was kind of like a tween. She was pretty popular. So yeah. Okay. That's all I got for the last episode.
All right. Little corrections.
Yes.
Little apologies.
Some technical difficulties.
We're doing our best.
It's real.
Yeah.
You know?
We're relatable.
That's what's up.
We're trying.
We're trying so hard, you guys.
So hard.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
All right. Should we get into what we've been watching, what we've been reading, what we've been listening to?
Let's do it.
All right. Do you want to go first or you want me?
Sure. I got some good stuff to tell you about.
I'm ready.
Okay. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is a book I'm reading. I'm actually listening to the audiobook, so it's kind of cheating. But I'm reading a physical book, and I'm reading that, and then I have an audiobook going too. So I'm kind of in the middle of two books. But the one I wanted to tell you about is, it's called John Dies at the End. Have you heard of that?
I think so. Yeah.
It's so good. So I'm not done with it yet. Let me tell you the author of this book real quick, because he's also written, I think, one or two more after this.
Sounds really familiar.
It is. Who are you by? Who
wrote you?
Who
came up with you?
Wrote you? David Wong. It's really good. So the next book in the series is called This Book is Filled with Spiders, or something like that. Is that right, Todd? This book is filled with spiders. It's good. It's a really good, if you like a creepy read.
I love them.
It's really good. It's like a story about kind of like time hopping. There's a lot of paranormal. There's a lot of monsters. Awesome. There's like two young guys. John is one of them. Spoiler, he dies at the end. And they fight these like paranormal monsters, and they're like the only two guys that can see them. It's kind of like a take on Ghostbusters, sort of. Like people contact them to get like weird shit out of their house, and it's really fucking weird. It's awesome. Crazy, but I really like it, so I thought I'd tell you about that. If you're a horror fan or like to read creepy stuff, you will like it. Yeah, so that's my book.
John dies at the end?
I
gotta jot it down.
And again, is there one more, Todd, or are there two more? Is it a series of two or three? There's three total. So the next one is excuse me, this book is filled with spiders, and I'm just so excited. So.
Those sound right up my alley.
Yeah.
Those sound like something I would
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
I feel like I have seen that, and they might even be on my Amazon wish list. That sounds
Maybe.
really, really familiar. There's like 2 million books on
I
my
believe that.
Amazon wish list right
I believe
now.
that. It's pretty good. So I feel like you'd like it.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
What else you got?
The next thing, the only movie or watchable thing that I really have to talk about is we're in the middle of watching this. We haven't finished yet. Haunted Mansion. Have you seen that?
What is it again? Say
The Haunted Mansion.
The Haunted Mansion.
It's this year, 2023.
Okay.
It's newer.
I don't think I have them. No.
Newer. I said that weird.
Newer.
It's newer. There's a lot of really good people in it.
Okay.
It's a Disney movie, so it's not that scary.
Oh, I think I know the movie you're talking about. Okay.
It's good. It's good so far.
The cute at least and fun.
It's
okay.
cute. It's fun. It's a good story.
Who's in that? Do you know
Let's see.
Top of your head?
It is the chick from Clerks. What's her name?
Rosario
Dawson.
Dawson.
Rosario Dawson.
I love her. Love her.
Yep, she's in. There's a bunch of really good people in it, and I am elderly and I don't remember them all, but there are a bunch. Todd, will you throw some names at me, please? Some names of people that are in Haunted Mansion. You're on the spot. Ready? Go. Huh? Danny DeVito.
Oh, okay.
Danny DeVito's in it. Owen Wilson.
Oh, I love Owen Wilson.
There's a bunch. It's like an all-star cast. Oh,
Okay.
Tiffany Haddish
Oh, okay.
plays
love
this
her.
like medium chick in it.
Nice.
It's really good so far. Again, I haven't finished it, but it's very cute.
Okay.
And it's not like I'm gripping my chair because I'm
Halloween
terrified.
movie,
It's
though,
a fun
probably?
Halloween movie.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll definitely probably watch that.
It's good.
Is it on Disney Plus? Is that what you said? Or?
Oh, I don't have that. We acquired it. We acquired
In
it
special ways.
100% legally.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
that's
I'll
how
have
we
to look
got
then
it.
and see what it's on.
Yeah. So, but it is a Disney movie, so I'm sure it's on Disney Plus.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's where I got Disney Plus from, was because you said Disney movie.
Yeah. Yeah. The
right.
next thing I wanted to talk about is music, since you say
Yeah.
watch, read, listen, whatever.
Yeah. I think we should totally throw in
I
podcast
like
music
that.
or whatever.
Yeah, I like that. So music lately that I've been listening to, I have my kind of lately listening to, and then I have a funny story from the gym that I want to tell you.
Okay. Okay. Great.
Okay, so lately a lot today, especially I've been listening to a lot of grunge. I don't know what it is about the weather changing. So in Kansas City, it's like actually fall now.
Oh, yeah.
It's chilly. It's dreary. It's been rainy the last couple of days. So I've been feeling some like Seattle grunge.
Oh yeah.
So I've been listening to a lot of Nirvana, Alice in Chains. I've been listening to Hole a little bit because I hate Courtney Love, but there are some good songs.
I do
in
love
Hole.
Hole though. I remember
some
having
good ones.
a couple of their CDs.
There are some good
way
ones.
back in the day. Yeah, they're pretty. they're
So
good.
I hate listen to her.
Yeah, sometimes
so
that's fun to do
there's-
though.
so, you know, it's catchy and it makes me reminisce.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm listening to. And then what else do I have? Oh, the funny music story from the gym. So
Okay.
I go to a gym not too far from here. I go a few times a week, and I don't know if I'm sure most gyms are this way, but all they play is like super ghetto beats. So they play a lot of gangster rap. They play a lot of
Yeah.
like
Hip-hop
club
kinda-
music, which
or like
is
EDM
fine.
kinda stuff?
Not really EDM. They'd play like remixed like
Okay.
hip hop and gangster rap, basically.
Okay.
So which I'm not mad about. Like if I'm squatting, there is something to be said for music that talks about big booties while I'm squatting. Like I don't hate that. I'm
They're
not
singing
mad
about
about
me.
that. Yeah, they're like, talking about big asses, and I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna get my ass all big and I'm gonna do some squats. So that is empowering, and I do enjoy that. Okay, but that's all that's ever on the rate. That's all they ever play. That's
Right.
it. That's it. That's all that. Are you okay with it?
Yeah, sorry, my shirt got tangled up behind me. Sorry, technical difficulties, and I was leaning on the knot of my
Technical
shirt, and so I had to fix it. So
difficulties. Okay.
I'm good. I'm good. Sorry.
So no, you're
My
fine.
bad.
So that's all they ever play, though. So it's just it gets old, It's
Yeah.
like it's other
like, can
people
we
come
just
here.
do
Maybe let's
something
let's
different
change it up a
today?
little bit. Yeah.
Can we have a rock day?
Right.
or-
And so I bonded with this guy the other day. He's an older guy and he goes there a lot too. So we see each other. much older man. And he came in and he kind of like talked to the person leading this class at the gym and was like, how about some 60s rock today? And my ears perked up and I was like, hell yeah, brother. And so I went over and I talked to him and we talked about like Crosby, Stills and Nash and Jimi Hendrix and all this good music. And I was like, yes, finally, somebody who gets me. And I go, I second the vote for 60s rock today. And the guy, like we were there, you know, early, like stretching and stuff. And the guy that was leading the class was like, okay, we live in a democracy. If you guys vote for 60s rock, that's what we'll listen to. And I was like, hell yeah. So the first 5 minutes of the class, we're listening to like Led Zeppelin and Jimi Hendrix and a couple other like old classics come on. They're all fast. They're all upbeat. And we're having a great time. And so we're working out. I'm like, this is fucking great. I'm like singing along to it. There's some Rolling Stones comes on. I'm singing all the words. I'm doing my workout. And then you hear the little young bitches in the class
I was about
that
to
are
say,
like,
did they complain?
this music sucks.
Oh,
what
God.
is this garbage? And they start bullying the guy that's leading the class. And they're like, well, who voted for this? And so I perk up and I go, I did. We listen to your shit every fucking day.
Right.
You can listen to this for one day.
Yeah.
No, he fucking changed it. So we got...
Oh, the nerve. Oh, how dare you, sir?
Because all these hot little young gals were like, this music is such garbage. I've never heard of such a thing. And I can't work out. It's too slow. And I was like, this is the same RPM as your stupid rap songs. It is fast. It is hard. There is a guitar. It is not like an acoustic John Denver song. It is like, this is workout music. Like, what? Yeah. So yeah, they bullied him and he changed it back to gangster rap at the first water break. Yep.
That makes
so
me
then
mad.
we're back to listening to like...
I'm pissed.
Me too. It's like, we can't change
mad
it up
on your behalf.
for one day. You can't listen to something
else.
else.
Same thing every day. You can accommodate some of the other clients.
It's the same 20 rap songs from like late 90s, early 2000s. And again, that's fine sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm not upset about that. But let's change it up every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not asking to listen to classical music with... you know, not a fast beat that you can work out to.
You're not asking for country.
No, I would never.
I know.
I would never.
Because you're a good person.
Sorry if you like country. I just can't.
Well, don't worry. I do like some country. I don't like all of it, but I do
fair.
like some.
People are allowed
Even
to
the
like
country
different
I
things.
like isn't actual country.
Yeah.
Like, it's really more like bluesy kind of rock, but they happen to fall under the country genre.
I like some Southern rock for sure. And there are some twangy... like Southern rock songs that border, but I can't do this straight country.
No.
Can't do it. But yeah, that was my...
can't do it.
Can't do it. That was my funny gym story, and I was super disappointed about it, and yeah.
Yeah,
So-
that sucks. I feel like that's not an unreasonable request.
I didn't think so either.
And
but
like
they
a
were
lot
pissed.
of place I go, which I'm really sad. I told Nikki I found out is closing down today, so I got to find a new place. But they take requests from the clients, and
As they should.
and they shuffle through them, and they switch up the music every single time.
They should.
Yeah.
I just realized there's something floating in my wine glass. So
Is it
that's
the spider?
upsetting. No, it's not a spider. It is
A hair?
No, it's like a chunk of something white. That's upsetting. I won't be drinking any more of that.
Maybe it's just a little fuzzball.
Maybe. I'm not going to find out.
You're going to turn down wine
It
because
kind of
of
looks like a chunk of ceiling or plaster or something, honestly. I'm good. I can wait.
Okay. All right. Do you have any more?
That's it. You tell me about your stuff.
Okay. I haven't watched anything really this
Okay.
week. I am in I just want to read
Okay.
phase.
Nice.
I look forward to it pretty much every single day.
Nice.
Like done with work, done with chores. Now I'm going to go lay in bed and I'm going to get lost in a book.
Right on.
So that's how my whole week has been. I'm on the last book of ACOTAR, so I'll update you on that. Probably by the time this comes out, I'll probably be done.
Okay.
But it's really good.
Good.
And I know have heard of these characters because of our friend Jordan the Grey Witch.
Yes.
So this last one is about Nesta and Cassian.
Uh-huh.
And they've already started to kind of hook up. They like angry hooked up.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just going to tell you the scene. It doesn't spoil the story.
Okay.
But she felt him up through his pants and he came in his pants
Oh.
and she smarted off to him about it.
What'd she say?
She was like, someone's quick on the mark, and then
boy.
strutted out of there.
Well.
And I was like, damn. I was like, she called him out on it. Fuck. She's kind of mean.
Oh, my God.
So that's where I'm at there. And I also sent you a picture today of some fan art that somebody drew the fairy finger bang scene.
Yep.
So I think they did a good job.
They did. It looks good. And it's not like pornographic. It's just really,
it's hot.
Yeah. It's like all
it's
covered
really
up,
artsy
but you can tell
and
what's
stuff.
happening.
And I was really excited that somebody drew that scene.
Yeah,
it's just
cute.
one scene. It's not like but it's pretty cool. So speaking of smut, that's also what I've been reading this week.
Yeah.
And I'm so prepared to tell you about it.
Ooh.
I read 2 short novellas that are smut. That's all they are. And they're also kind of Halloween themed.
Cool.
Or spooky themed.
Okay.
So the first one I read is called Scream for Us.
Ooh.
Have you heard of that one?
Double entendre. No, I have not heard of that.
Okay. It's pretty popular.
Okay.
And it is about...
That was loaded.
There's no getting around it. She gets banged by 3 dudes wearing Halloween masks.
Oh.
One's a ghost face mask, one's
Okay.
a Jason Voorhees mask, and one's a Michael Myers mask.
Nice.
And she bangs all 3 of them.
It's consensual.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
And they like kill her enemies for her, and then they just like live to please her, and they have these masks on the entire time.
Okay.
Well, they do take them off
Interesting.
eventually, but
Nice.
she doesn't know who they are when they start hooking up. And she's just like, I feel like being bad, so I'm going to be bad.
Okay.
And that's what happened.
How did she find these 3 masked
She
people?
was at a Halloween
Craigslist
party.
ad? Oh, okay.
And
Halloween
these
party
dudes
makes
just
sense.
kind of like showed up. One guy was like kind of harassing her, and they like saved her from the other dude.
Nice.
And then she just goes to the room, and they just start like eating her out. And
Wow. Okay.
she's like, I'm down for this. Let's do it.
Right on.
Let's hang out all night. She's like, it lasts one night, and then you guys are out.
Okay.
And that's the deal. And
Nice.
it's only like 100 pages. You can literally
Okay.
read it in a night.
Okay. Cool.
And so since I read that one, I was like, I wonder if there's any more little dirty novellas out. I think these are also on Kindle.
Okay.
On
That's
Kindle Unlimited.
about all I read is on Kindle. Yeah.
Okay, well, both of these are on there. Scream
Okay.
for Us, and then the other one is called No Place to Hide.
Ooh.
And it's same thing, 100
Okay.
pages, little, very, not heavy on story, heavy on spice.
Okay.
And it is about a girl who has some freaky fun with a sexy carny at a carnival after hours.
Does that exist? A sexy carny?
Apparently in this book it
Wow.
does. She met one dude who's working at a carnival who was super hot, and she hangs out at the carnival after hours. And it's called No Place to Hide because they play a freaky game of hide and seek
Okay.
at the carnival.
Nice.
So
I imagine him sticking his dick through like the balloon wall or something.
I think there's some stuff kind of like that. Not exactly like that, but
Nice.
there. Yeah, it's that one's pretty freaky. I'm not gonna lie.
Cool.
But yeah, so that's all I've been doing. I've been doing a
Okay.
lot of reading, and I was reading a couple smut books, and I thought, they're both on Kindle Unlimited. That's how I
Okay.
read both of them. So
Cool.
I can send you screenshots if you
Yeah,
want to check
that'd
them
be
out.
cool.
I liked Scream for Us better,
Okay.
personally.
Okay.
But yeah,
That seems right up your alley.
yeah.
Perfect.
So that's part of the reason I need to take the Jason mask home.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I'm kidding, but sort of, not really. I'm down with the Jason mask if he doesn't want to do the fairy wings.
There you go. You pick one,
Yeah,
Ryan.
pick one.
Which one would you prefer?
It'll be the Jason mask.
That's fine. I'm here for that.
Sorry, guys, getting a sip of wine. All right. Did you have anything else you wanted to bring up? Okay. So I have
think so.
something I wanted to talk to you about.
Okay. I'm in.
So let me pull it up here real quick. There is a list of places that went viral recently. And the list of places are places that women refuse to go on a first date to.
Oh, okay.
These girls are some princesses, let me just say, because some of these I think aren't that bad.
Yeah.
And I definitely was not asked about this. I did not give my input. I didn't get the memo that we were voting.
Okay.
Did you get the memo?
Nope.
Okay.
I did not submit any sort of vote for
Yeah.
this.
So we did not vote on this. This list went viral, and I don't know if these women are all in some location. I don't know who the women are, but apparently a bunch of women went in on this list,
Okay.
and it went viral. So I thought I'd go through it with
Okay.
you, and
Let's do it.
Let's see if you would go on a first date
Okay.
to any of these places.
Okay.
Number 1 on the list is Cheesecake Factory.
I'd go to Cheesecake Factory.
I would go to Cheesecake Factory on a first date too.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of some of their like entree food, but I do like their appetizers.
I haven't been in so many years.
I haven't
don't
been
even
in
know.
so long.
I don't even know what they have, but I
Yeah.
feel like I could find something at a restaurant.
And they have cheesecake.
Uh-huh.
cheesecake and wine, that's enough for
I'm
me
in.
for a first date.
Yeah, sure.
So, yeah,
I'm not mad about Cheesecake Factory.
yeah, I would go there.
Uh-huh.
Second one is Applebee's. I kind of agree with that one.
I would go. We have a history with Applebee's because that's where teenage Todd and teenage Nikki met at Applebee's.
Oh.
That was my first real job. So that,
Oh, I think I kind of remember that.
yeah. But I would go. I mean, I would do that.
I don't know if I would. First date, even?
I mean, I'm not.
I would go on a date to
you want,
Applebee's.
McCormick and Schmidt, or like, what are you wanting?
I don't know.
A fancier restaurant,
Or maybe not a chain,
okay,
I guess.
All right.
But I kind of ran through this with Ryan, and he was like, it also depends on where they're located. If you're like out in the country,
that's true.
Applebee's might be
That
the
might be
fanciest
best
restaurant
option.
there.
You're so right.
But like
See, that's
where
the
we
thing,
live, there's like, cute little Italian spots
right.
and stuff. I would almost be like, there's so many
we have
options
a
here in
lot of
Kansas
good
City.
options. Yeah, you're right.
And number 3 is Chili's.
I feel like that's the same as Applebee's.
I know it is, but I'm not gonna. I like Chili's better than Applebee's
yeah.
personally.
Yeah.
Chipotle is number 4.
I mean, Chipotle. I mean, that's not trying super hard. I do not claim to be any sort of princess that needs like a bunch of extra money spent on me. But
Well,
like
right,
Chipotle
same.
is like fast food. Can we do
Yeah.
maybe a little bit better? Maybe I do
Yeah.
love Chipotle.
I'm actually not a big fan of Chipotle.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know. Well, I'm allergic to cilantro, and they can be a little heavy on the cilantro.
Yeah. Okay.
So-
yeah, they do have cilantro in about everything. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
So these aren't all restaurants, by the way.
Okay.
Like these first few
Okay.
are, but it switches up a little. Number 5 is Olive Garden. Same
go to Olive
thing.
Garden. I'd go. I mean, but again, like there's better options, but not for
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
I'd go.
Aren't they the ones that have like all the breadsticks?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All you
I
can
love
eat
a breadstick.
Yep. Yep.
Number 6 is the movies.
I mean, I feel like it'd be weird to go on a first date because you can't talk at the movies.
Yeah.
I
I feel like it can't be the only thing you do. You have to go to dinner or
yeah,
something
maybe
first.
dinner first or meet for a drink first.
But I also feel like
and then
movies give
go.
you an excuse to kind of
Yeah.
cuddle and hold hands.
Yeah, if you
or,
want to.
or
But what
make
if
out
it's the
or-
first date and you don't want to?
Yeah, that's true. I could see movies going either way.
Yeah.
Going to your house is what it says.
No.
So,
Nope.
dude invites you on a date. Let's go back to my
Nope.
place. Yeah, I would say no to that one too.
No, absolutely not.
8 is any fast food chain.
Yeah. I feel like Chipotle belongs in a fast food
I think so
chain.
too.
It's
I think
fast food
some of
Mexican
these
food.
belong in like one category.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Number 9 is Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
I would go to Buffalo Wild Wings for a date.
You would?
Yep. I like sports.
See, I don't. So that would
And-
immediately, because like you go in there and every TV has sports on it.
Yeah. See, I would go to watch a game with a guy
Okay.
and have a beer and some
Okay.
chicken wings.
Okay.
Like that sounds like
fair.
a fun date to me.
Okay.
Wingstop. I don't think I've ever had Wingstop.
I haven't either, but I don't really care for wings, so
Yeah.
that rules that out.
Okay. 11 is Red Lobster.
I'd go to Red Lobster all day, every day.
I love Red Lobster.
I'd go to Red Lobster.
I probably out of chain restaurants, Red Lobster is probably my favorite.
Yeah.
They've
I
got
had-
good cocktails.
Those Cheddar Bay
Shrimp
biscuits.
Fest. Oh, those biscuits. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Oh, Ryan and I went to Costco the other day,
did they
and
have them?
they have the mix
Ooh, nice.
there, and I'm like, we're buying this because I will make these biscuits with every meal,
Nice.
and they taste pretty much the
Ooh,
same.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, it's like $8
Nice.
for like 4 huge packages that make like 12.
Gotta
yeah, it
love
was cheap. Yeah, Costco's
Right
the
on.
best.
Okay.
I'd go to Costco on a date. Why not?
Especially go around and get those little samples.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
go get some wine to take home or
There you go.
something.
Perfect.
Yeah, I would be down for a dude taking me to Red Lobster,
Yeah.
but I will probably eat too much. A buffet. I kind of agree with that one. That's kind of awkward.
That's a little cheesy. You're like, okay, hold that story. I'm gonna go get another plate.
Right.
I'll be back. No,
I
don't
told
like that.
Ryan, I was like, the one I could kind of see where it might be an exception is maybe if you were going to a casino for a date.
Okay. That
Because
makes
lots of times
sense.
buffets are like sometimes the only
Yeah.
options at certain casinos. I was like, but even then,
I could see that.
yeah.
Okay.
And again, some of these I feel like are in all the same category because next is IHOP and Denny's.
I mean, it depends. Like, what if is anything 24 hours anymore?
I think
IHOP
IHOP
and
is still
Denny's
24
used to
hours.
be okay. Because I know like pandemic, all the like Walmarts and grocery stores stopped being 24
Oh,
hours.
I forgot about that.
So I don't know if places like IHOP and Denny's are still 24 hour. If they are, then like,
And you're hanging out late.
excuse me. If you're hanging out late, or like, what if you work nights or something
Yeah.
and you want to go after your shift? I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't not go depending on the situation.
Yeah.
If it's like 5 p.m. and a dude's like, meet me at IHOP, I'm going to say, hell nah.
Right. So far, the only ones that I'm like a hard no on is your house and a buffet. But even that one, I wasn't a super hard no on if it was a casino date.
Okay.
I feel like. But even then, I'd still give it a hard no. Next one, this one kind of makes me mad. And I would never do this, but a gym date.
No.
I don't want to go to the gym on my first date with you.
That just means the other person wants to show off in front of you.
I know.
That's not attractive to me.
Yeah.
No.
It's like I want to probably dress up and look cute. I don't
Yeah.
want to go in gym gear.
No.
Like, fuck that. This one's worse, though. Church.
No.
No.
Red flag.
Red
No.
flag. Oh, my God.
No.
Such a big red flag.
No, thank you.
I would, I'd be like, please delete my number.
Please don't ever talk to me again.
Never.
No.
Like, that's the weirdest thing. Who
Yeah.
does that?
Yeah, that's really
Somebody
weird.
has to have
Oh, I'm sure.
done that. Been
I'm
like,
sure.
I would love to take you out. We're going to go to church in the
Nah.
morning. And I'd be like, nope.
No.
Next is Starbucks and coffee dates.
I would do a coffee date. What's
I
wrong
think
with
a coffee date is a great idea.
That's like number way up there for me.
Yeah, same.
Coffee date or just like a drink at a bar or something.
Yep. I know. Like after you get through this list, it's like, where do these people want to go? The moon? I don't know.
The moon? Mars?
Mars? Ice cream dates?
I would do that.
Yeah. If I wasn't lactose intolerant, I would do that.
Jenny, you act like there's not dairy-free ice cream out there.
Know.
You asshole.
I know. Family functions.
No, absolutely not.
I want to take you out. Let's go to my grandma's 80th
Nope.
birthday party
no.
together.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
I don't even want to hang out with family that I know, not a stranger's family. Like, no.
Yeah. Oh,
no.
God. Meeting strangers' family is
Nope.
the worst.
Yeah.
Movie night, Netflix, Hulu.
But
Netflix
again,
and
that's
chill.
at someone's house.
Yeah, it's the same answer.
Yeah, no.
So this list is kind of a weird one.
No.
This
For
one
a first date, no.
yeah, this one kind of makes me laugh. Somewhere that requires a long drive.
I kind of agree with
I'm
that.
gonna drive you into the woods and show you the special secret spot that's 2
I kind
hours
of agree
deep
with
into the
that.
forest.
Yeah, or like a nice restaurant, but it's an hour outside of town.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
No,
Okay, bowling.
I would do that.
I would do that too. I feel like bowling is a great one.
Yep.
You can have beers, you can talk and laugh, and
Yeah, I
it's
think
fun.
that'd be fun.
Nightclubs.
I am not a nightclub
I'm
gal,
not either.
so I don't want to go to that at all ever. Mm-hmm. So
They can be loud.
No. Yeah,
You can't really
they
hear any.
usually are loud
Yeah.
by definition.
I feel like nightclubs are more for where you just meet a hookup.
Yeah,
too. Not a
right.
date.
Right. Yeah.
Hookah bar.
I am really against smoking everything, so I wouldn't do that. I don't like that.
If it's part of a cool restaurant, you don't necessarily have to use the hookahs.
I don't think you can smoke if it's a restaurant, though. You can't smoke in restaurants anymore. So I don't think that
specific
could be
hookah bar. I think you can still get food.
Really.
I think so. Well, they
I didn't
used to.
know
You
that.
used to be able to back in the day. I haven't been to one in a
Well,
long
you
time.
also
So
used to be able to smoke in restaurants.
fair.
Didn't
That's
smoke
fair.
on airplanes. Like, I don't want to smell
I
anybody's
just remember-
fucking
what is
smoke
it,
anymore.
Jerusalem's Cafe or
Jerusalem
Aladdin's
Cafe, yeah.
They used to have you could get appetizers and a hookah for the table.
I don't know. Maybe they do.
Aladdin's. I think it might have been Aladdin's Cafe. I don't know. Anyway, that's a Kansas City thing, guys. Sorry, you don't know what I'm talking about. A bar just for drinks.
I
which
would.
You said. I think that's perfect because if you hate the person, you can leave. If you like them,
Yeah.
you can stay and get an
I feel like
appetizer.
that or the coffee date are the two easiest short term. You just meet and you can meet there. You can it can be short or long depending if you like them or the vibe is right.
Yeah.
Those are the top two for
It's
me.
easy to get out of. It's also easy to keep it going.
Yep.
They're perfect.
Yep.
And I don't know why this one isn't with its friends on the other side, but Waffle House.
That's the same shit as I
I
have
know.
in Denny's.
I know. It should have been over there with its friends.
Okay, yeah.
And the last one is sports events.
Again, I don't give a shit about sports events, so I that wouldn't be something I would want to do, but I'm guessing you would love that.
Ryan and I went to a Royals game for our first date.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
We had our first kiss at the stadium.
Aw. And we went to, what did we go to for your, like, I took you for like kind of like a bachelorette type
Oh,
party.
yeah. We went
Not
we
a
went
party. It wasn't a bachelorette party, but it was like a celebration. I just
Yeah,
like,
we went to the
Big Slick.
Big Slick.
That's what
yeah.
it was. Like fundraiser in Kansas City where Rob Riggle and
Yep.
all the people.
Jason Sudeikis.
Paul
Paul Rudd. There you go.
Yes. All the Kansas City local, like natives, come back and
It's
do
like a celebrity softball game. It's pretty fun.
for Children's Mercy Hospital in Kansas City. So,
Yeah, I went to it a couple years ago too.
Yeah.
I've been to it a few times.
I haven't been since we went in like 2016 or 17 or whenever that was.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a good time.
So yeah, I thought that list was weird.
It was, yeah.
It's like
It's interesting.
It's like gets oddly specific, and then it gets like, I don't know, like what do you mean by this?
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
like, don't take me to a bar for drinks, but definitely don't take me to Denny's. Like what?
I don't know. Yeah, that's weird. People
Yeah.
are very particular. I don't know.
And I was like, you girls are some princesses. If
Uh-huh.
you like, all of those are a no.
Yeah.
Like, where do you
Like
want to
where
go?
where do you want to go?
Like,
Yeah.
I don't even know. I feel like
Expensive steakhouse.
a fucking
probably? I
expensive
don't know.
steakhouse, probably. Yeah.
All right,
Something where
let's-
they have to spend an arm.
Yeah,
and a
that's the
leg.
thing. Like, you don't know me. Why should I expect you to spend a bunch of money? Or if let's say we're splitting the bill, I don't want to spend that much money.
Right.
So I don't
They
even know
probably
if I'm
just
gonna have
expect
fun with
like
you.
if he's into me, he's got to spend some
yeah,
money.
fuck that. I don't like that.
Yeah, I'm like no,
I don't like that because
don't
then
like it
then
either.
you feel like you owe them something,
right?
and like, what if you don't like them?
Right?
No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
I don't like
Yeah,
that.
I don't get it either. But I thought the list was funny. And
Yeah, it was funny. It was good.
it's like wow, definitely not gonna take any bitches to IHOP.
No.
They will be mad at me. All right. Do you have anything else that you want to go
I
over?
don't think so. What's next?
How long have we been going?
I don't know. Let me check it out. 30 minutes. Oh, we've only been going 30 minutes. We can do some more stuff. Let's see.
Surprise topic might take a bit.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have anything else that I specifically wanted to mention, so
Okay.
go for it. Let's do surprise topic.
Yeah, let's do it.
Jump
You
on
guys got
in.
an extra episode this week. So
Yeah.
we threw in a bunch of stuff past couple times.
Yeah.
So
We've had some long ones lately too.
yeah. And I always feel like if you between 45 minutes and an hour and a half is like
Yeah.
my perfect time for like listening to a
Yeah.
podcast. If it's like 30 minutes, I feel like I got chipped. But if they
Sure.
make it to at least 45,
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Oh, this is actually before I get into the surprise topic. I wanted to ask you a question and I wanted to ask you on the pod.
Okay.
Because we're establishing a rule here.
Yeah.
So first surprise topics. If someone comes up with a really awesome one like you did the last time, I thought Darwin Awards was like an awesome topic.
Yay, I'm glad you liked it.
So are we allowed when picking surprise topics to piggyback on somebody else's if we want to keep it going?
Sure. I don't see why not.
Yeah, I don't see why not either. Or even
Yeah.
do a part two.
Yeah.
Like
we
if,
could do that.
like if you wanted to do it again, to
Yeah.
go over more.
Because there's unlimited
I mean, it's our
amount
podcast. We can
of-
make the rules,
yes.
but I wanted to see
I
how
like
you
that.
felt about it.
I like
Okay, so
that.
we're allowed
Yeah.
to piggyback
I
and
say
do a
yes.
part two.
I say yes.
I say yes too. Awesome.
Let's do it.
Well, I did not do that.
Okay.
But it's Darwin Awards is going to be hard to top. So we'll see how I did.
Okay. I'm
Um,
excited.
yeah, I seriously could have listened to that all night long. Listening to dummies accidentally kill themselves
Yeah.
was like the funniest fucking thing.
Uh-huh. There's some pretty good ones out there.
They were so good.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is kind of in the same area.
Okay.
But not exactly.
Okay.
So my topic is bizarre sex injuries.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Thank you.
Kind of like Sex Took Me to the ER.
Yes,
There's that
I love
show.
that show.
I've never really watched it, but I've heard about
I've watched it a few times. I haven't
Okay.
seen it in a long time, but
it. Nice.
there's
I'm excited for
it's
this.
a good show.
Okay.
So I found a few different articles that have just like weird and bizarre sex injuries.
Okay.
So I was going to go through them and let's just see how it goes.
Right on.
All right. This one's from insider.com.
Okay.
So weird sex injury number 1. A woman's vulva was burned after her partner ate hot sauce and performed oral sex on
no.
her.
That sounds awful.
Oh God, why would you not think of that? Spicy foods feeling hot on the taste buds can also interact with different skin receptors.
Sure.
Oh God.
That sounds
Chili
terrible.
pepper up the vag. Ooh. Yeah.
No.
I feel really bad for that woman.
Uh-huh.
Because I guarantee a woman would think of that, I feel like.
Maybe there was some alcohol involved or something.
Maybe.
Or
I'm a
some-
spicy food lover, and
Me too, but
Yeah.
Jesus.
but I would think of that.
Uh-huh.
You know, like, better not.
Or like how quickly after he ate hot sauce was he doing it?
Right.
Because you feel like you wait an hour after you eat, you're probably good.
Yeah.
Eat
Like,
and
drink
drink.
some water
Yeah.
and just wait a bit. Like,
Right.
do you have the energy after like a bunch of spicy chicken wings to
Was
go?
he putting it right on there?
Right.
Like, Jesus.
Ew.
Yeah.
All
No, thank you.
right. This one is one man got his wedding band stuck around his penis when he tried to use it to correct erectile dysfunction.
How did he fit? He had a pencil dick
Yeah.
or giant fingers. He fit his wedding band on his dick?
Mm-hmm. Special rings designed for the penis exist, but this man decided to use his wedding ring to test out the online suggestion, and it ended up getting stuck
Of course.
since it's made from metal rather than a more forgiving material.
Todd's making a face.
Are you Rob Rigglin over there? The wedding ring stopped the blood flow to his
Sure.
out of his penis,
Uh-huh.
causing it to become swollen. Oh,
Well, it made it bigger. That's what he wanted.
yeah.
Jesus.
They had to remove it using a diamond tip saw blade.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a pencil dick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Unless he just forced it through there when it was super soft, but still,
How?
I feel like
don't
that.
think that's
He's got really big fingers. I don't know.
that's a bad idea, sir.
Yeah, it's just all around a bad idea. Like,
Okay.
don't do it.
No.
You know, I don't even like if I'm like at a jewelry store or something. I'm looking at rings. I don't even like trying them on in the store because I get scared they're going to get stuck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because it happened to me one time where it took
Oh.
me forever to get it off, and now I just have this fear that's going to happen again. I don't know. It's just I just kind of test it, and I'm like, oh, okay, I can tell that fit, but I won't put it all the way
Yeah.
on, just
Okay.
because it's a weird fear. Okay, after a woman ingested her partner's semen, she had an allergic reaction and broke out in hives.
I've heard that's possible.
Yeah, and it was because he was taking amoxicillin to treat an ear infection, and she is allergic
wow.
to
That's
amoxicillin.
interesting.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I've heard some people can just be allergic to it in general, whether or not there's
I have heard of that
meds
too.
in it.
I feel like some of this has happened on The League. You used to watch The League,
Oh,
right?
yes.
Because didn't that happen with Andre's like
Yes.
fiance? She was
Andre's
allergic to
fiancé.
his
Yep.
semen and it ended up blinding her.
Yep. I remember that.
But apparently that's happened a few other times.
Okay.
If someone ate Brazil nuts and she was allergic to Brazil
Wow.
nuts, they can have
Huh.
trace amounts of the allergens can show up in semen,
That's interesting.
which I didn't really know that.
That's really interesting.
And similarly,
Similarly?
say the word.
Similarly.
I can't say it.
Similarly.
Thank you. Sorry. I do that. I have like a weird like speech impediment thing, I swear. Especially when I'm reading aloud. I don't know what it is. I can hear them correctly in my head, but whatever. A 28-year-old woman's peanut allergy made her vagina itchy and inflamed after her partner ejaculated inside of her because he had eaten
So same
peanuts.
thing. Yeah.
Yep.
Ew.
Just didn't swallow it. It
Yeah.
was in the vag that time.
Ew.
I don't even know why this is on here. Everybody knows this one. Men have reported genital trauma after accidentally getting their penises stuck in pants zippers. Duh.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one.
Heard that happen
Yeah.
a million times.
Yeah.
Now, this was one that was on Sex Sent Me to the ER.
Okay.
It was a woman who had an orgasm for 3 hours straight.
Wow. Just naturally? Or?
Let's see. Sex that ends in orgasm is typically the goal for most people, but one woman's orgasm was so intense it landed her in the hospital. A woman named Liz had sex with her partner, Eric, but when her orgasm went on for an hour after sex, she started to panic. She tried drinking wine and jumping up and down, jumping up and down to try to stop the orgasm, but nothing worked. That's when she went to the hospital after 3 hours of orgasms. It finally subsided.
I wonder what they did to get it to go away.
I don't know. It isn't always caused by typical sexual arousal triggers. It's called persistent genital arousal disorder. Huh.
Weird.
So even if they masturbate, or have an orgasm, it doesn't offer any relief.
Huh.
And it typically affects women.
Weird.
All
That
right.
doesn't sound good.
No.
3 hours?
3 hours.
That doesn't sound good.
Yeah. That doesn't even sound enjoyable at all.
No.
Even 3 minutes, I feel like, is too long.
Yeah.
All right. This one, another sex sent me to the ER story. A lizard. Sorry. I had to shoot you a look.
Oh, no.
Crawled up a man's urethra.
What?
When he was masturbating in a forest.
Is that?
He told doctors he witnessed a legless lizard crawl into his urethra.
So
they
he
were
put
able
it
to remove
there.
the animal, but it did not survive.
He put it there. He did. That's
He
like
had to
saying
have.
I fell down on a light bulb and now it's in my asshole.
Yeah, which is what everybody says.
Come
Like,
on.
that's another bizarre sex injury. Something stuck up somebody's butt
I fell
because they stuck
down
it up
in
their
this
butt.
Weird.
I
this
sat down and
cucumber.
it just went up my
It
butt.
just went right in there.
Don't you hate it when that happens? When you
Pants
sit on
and
the
all.
couch and accidentally like have your broomstick go up your
Oh my
butt?
God.
I hate how much often that
Yes,
happens.
exactly. That dude put that lizard in there.
You think? Okay.
Yes.
I believe you, yeah.
That's fucking no. A lizard doesn't just crawl to your pee hole and climb up there.
Had
That
to been
doesn't
like,
happen.
Come here, little buddy.
That doesn't happen.
Ugh.
Sir, no.
Sir, we don't believe you.
No.
How dare you? How dare you? And that poor lizard.
Yeah. Why do you got to involve animals and stuff?
Yeah, don't ever involve animals.
Don't.
Don't ever involve animals. It's not good and it's not nice.
Don't do it.
Just, if you want to stick stuff up your butt, make sure it's just like,
An inanimate object.
something like that.
Yeah.
I've heard this one for some reason. I think this came on maybe Viral Podcast recently. That's a podcast we're big fans of. I'm sure we've mentioned it. Chelsea Lynn, Paige Jin, we love them. And I think they might have mentioned something about this. Maybe. This sounds familiar to me. A woman lost her hearing during an intense kiss.
Oh, yeah. I've heard about that.
Ruptured her eardrum.
Wait, a kiss?
A kiss. Not an orgasm. Intense
Oh, I
kissing.
didn't let you finish.
She arrived at the hospital completely deaf in her left ear. The kiss reduced pressure in the mouth and pulled the eardrum out and caused the breakdown of the ear.
Was somebody sucking her face completely off?
Basically. They said it
Wow.
passionately kissing, but yeah, sucking her face off.
Wow. That's intense.
That has to have been what
Okay,
happened.
so that's not what I've heard. I've heard of people having like with orgasms or with like penetrative sex that they lose their hearing momentarily. And that's a real thing. That can happen with like
I've heard,
cervical,
okay, maybe that's what I heard too.
with like cervical manipulation. It what's that called? A vasovagal reaction.
Oh, yeah.
And it can like make you lose your hearing momentarily. It
Yeah.
can make you get like lightheaded. So that's something that actually can happen, but I've never heard of the kiss thing.
Yeah.
That's a little too intense of a kiss, I think, maybe.
Yeah. I'll probably dump him.
Popping eardrums out.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Like, don't.
Calm down.
Yeah, calm down. Seriously.
That's not necessary.
It's so not necessary. I'm like, what are you doing?
No.
Oh, gosh. People. A woman got appendicitis after swallowing a condom.
Oh, no.
Given a blowjob, swallowed the condom,
Swallowed the condom?
and got appendicitis.
How do you do?
Yeah. Yeah, how did she not know? Was she doing it on purpose? There's no way she tried to swallow it on. I don't know. I don't know what you people do. Honestly, everybody does so many fucked up things.
That's kind of a Darwin Award in and of itself. I mean, she didn't die, but that's really stupid.
I know. I've got more.
Okay.
So that was the end of this article. I found one from the New York Post.
Okay.
Some of these are repeated, so I'll skip over the ones that are repeated.
Okay.
All right. Love bites. Do you know about those?
Like, yeah.
Basically,
biting each other?
hickeys that cause blood clots.
Oh, no, I have not heard of
Yeah, you can give someone a strong enough hickey that they can actually get blood clots and die of stroke.
that. Jesus.
Which, number one, hickeys are fucking stupid. I'm just going to say it. I used to get so pissed as a teenager whenever a dude gave me a hickey. I'm like, why? I was like, that was not enjoyable for me.
Yeah.
Why did you do that? There's no way that was enjoyable for you. Just sucking on skin.
Right.
I don't get it. Hickeys piss me off. There's no point.
It's for them to like have ownership and be like, look what I did to Jenny, everybody.
Ew.
It's just to be stupid. That's
Gross.
my theory anyway.
Oh, that's probably it.
Yeah.
But okay, this person was 44.
That gave the hickey? Or receive the hickey?
Received it
Okay.
and lost feeling in her left arm and had a stroke
Wow.
from a hickey because the suction caused a blood clot
That seems
form.
pretty fucking rare. But
I would
damn.
imagine, yeah. But it can happen.
Damn. Okay.
All right, the deafening kiss, that's in here. All right. Okay, here, this is another one that you were talking about. This was a guy who had a very intense climax and he lost his vision.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, dang, an ad popped up.
I feel like I've heard that maybe that was on the viral podcast. I feel
Maybe.
like the vision thing I've heard maybe before.
Mm-hmm.
But it's temporary, right?
Hang on.
It's
Sorry.
something about
an ad
no,
popped
you're
up
good,
and it
you're
messed
good.
me up.
It's something about where that, like the pleasure center in the brain is close to where the eye stuff is.
That kind of makes sense in my head.
That's really technical termage right
Oh, yeah,
there.
it came back.
But it's
Doesn't
something
say.
like
It
that.
says temporary vision loss, but it didn't say how long it took.
Okay. Weird. So that was a guy.
Yeah.
Huh.
He jizzed and he went blind.
Maybe he was jerking off in all the old wives' tales. He was like, man, you jerk off enough, you do go blind.
I didn't believe it,
Next,
but it happened.
my palms are going to be hairy.
Oh, my
Damn.
gosh. Oh, what is this one?
Bodies are weird.
Bodies are weird. Oh. This one, it says, never let me go. A couple decided to have sex in the sea, but when the rendezvous was over, he couldn't get his penis out due to suction.
Oh.
They had to go to the hospital where they were separated.
Oh my God.
This bizarre phenomenon is called penis captivus,
Oh.
a medical term for a penis literally being held captive by the vagina.
Wow.
It happens when the muscles of a woman's pelvic floor, she is doing her Kegels,
Yeah.
which contract rhythmically. I'm sorry. I tell you, I'm so bad at reading out loud. I can read in my head, but for some reason, it's like my brain can't. I don't know. Sorry. They contract during an orgasm and don't relax after they contract. So his member can become engorged with blood and then he can't pull it out.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sounds like that happens to dogs. I mean,
Yeah.
Huh.
Very similar. Yeah.
okay. Weird.
All right. This is a bra mishap. Because taking off a woman's bra is so difficult. Whatever. While attempting to undo the bra, he caught his left middle finger in between the double straps that extended to the left breast and broke his left middle finger.
How
He got it stuck in there and it twisted and he broke his finger.
I can't even
Yeah.
picture this. Like how was either
He
his
was
bones,
drunk.
Either
He
his-
does
well,
admit that he was
okay.
drunk.
Okay, so either his bones are made of like plywood or
Popsicle sticks.
he was like like glued together popsicle sticks a la shitty birdhouse style.
Yeah.
Or he was ripping that off with such fervor that his finger
Fervor,
like
that's
popped.
a good word. We don't use
Is
that
that
enough.
is that appropriate word? Fervor?
I think so. Sounds right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm smart.
I
That is insane.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, that was a weird one. That's definitely that's weird. I think we've all heard that I think everybody's heard that this one can happen. A penile fracture,
Mm-hmm.
when an erect penis is hit with considerable force
Yeah.
and can snap.
Yep. You can break
So
your
since that
wing.
one's pretty common, we'll skip over that
Yeah.
one.
Wait,
If you,
wait.
What,
You know
what?
how they fix a broken penis?
How do they?
It's called degloving, and they have to like peel the skin off.
I knew degloving was
Off
like
of
a
it.
term. I know it the vet med way, but
Yeah,
so,
the same idea.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
like peeling the skin off
Uh-huh.
and just resetting it.
Uh-huh. That
Ugh.
or if because usually if they break it, it gets swollen, so they have to do that to like release the pressure.
Mhm.
Ew. I was thinking Todd would wiggle a little bit. I didn't see him at all over there. Okay, that's fine.
No
Okay,
Rob Riglin over
Go ahead.
there.
that's fine.
All right, last one. I think this is the last one of this article.
Okay.
If you think the biggest risk of having an affair is getting caught, Nikki, you are wrong. Men who cheat on their wives are more likely to suffer from sudden coital death,
Wow.
which is a heart attack when they are cheating on their partner.
The stress, man.
Uh-huh.
That'll do it.
That'll do it. That will do it. The exact cause is not known. I feel like it's pretty obvious. Stress.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's stress from keeping the secret and
Yeah.
stress from satisfying a younger woman.
Oh.
Put higher demands that can all put too much pressure on a man's heart. Oh, you
So
poor
I guess
babies.
men only cheat with younger women?
Apparently, I don't know. That was
Okay.
written pretty weird.
All right.
But I also like to call that karma.
Yeah. That's for sure.
Yeah. All right. This one is from yourtango.com. We got
Okay.
some more.
Okay.
Why somebody would do this. Why somebody would do this. Don't put things in your vaginas, people.
No.
Don't do it. Especially pop
I
rocks.
second that. Oh, God.
Yeah. It thought it would be pleasurable.
Inside the vagina? No.
It was not.
Sure.
It was not.
Probably because everybody's heard of like the Pop Rocks blowjob, and they're like, "Well, it's got to be good the other way."
Yeah, if it feels
too."
good on a wiener.
No,
Which I don't even. I feel like it sounds
I don't
pretty
know.
miserable on a
Yeah.
wiener too.
I don't know. I just always heard about that like in middle school.
I
It'd
remember
be
hearing
like,
that. Yeah.
You got to give a blowjob with Pop Rocks. Okay.
Fucking stupid. All right. We talked about the eardrum thing. Oh God. The age of this one is just hilarious. All right. A 77-year-old woman went to the hospital after she got the claw end of a hammer stuck up her vag.
What? The claw end of a hammer?
Yeah, that one.
Damn.
Must have.
Why?
Probably like I'm 77. I don't have anything better to do. I don't know.
I can think of infinity things that are better than that.
I know.
Is that can't be pleasurable?
No.
Oh.
I don't know. Maybe
Was
dude
she-
she was with was experimenting.
Maybe she was mentally ill or something.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Okay. Sad.
Yeah. All right. Oh, dislocated jaw from giving a blowjob.
Ooh.
And it
That
was
was
a
probably
teen
Tom
girl,
Jones.
and the boyfriend was so scared he jumped out her window and broke his leg.
Oh shit. That was probably Tom Jones since he has such a big
Right.
dick apparently.
I didn't mean to dislocate your jaw, pussycat.
Oh my god.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh my God. This pisses me off. Nipple clamps death.
Ooh.
In a tragic accident, a woman died of electrocution after her husband put electric nipple clamps on her.
Oh my god.
Oh, that dude's an asshole. That makes me mad. I didn't like that one.
Well, I mean, they probably thought they were just having some fun.
Yeah. Well, now I feel bad for him because he probably was like, "You're gonna love this,"
Yeah.
and she's like, "I'm gonna love this." And
Damn. That I wonder if they were actual nipple clamps or if they like hooked it up to a battery or
like a
some
car
shit.
battery,
Some,
like when you
like-
start a car with.
some like backwoods redneck.
Oh God. Oh,
electric.
probably.
Yeah, you know, like surely a toy like wouldn't have enough electrical current to kill you.
You
but
would think.
I
Did you
don't
say
know.
you watched Sex Sent Me to the ER?
I've heard about it. I
Almost
haven't
all of them
actually
were
watched it.
backwoods
Oh,
people.
Yeah, that
Almost
makes sense.
all of them.
Yeah, that makes
Oh,
sense.
I can tell you one that I saw in there as soon as I get through
Okay.
these. Okay, so a woman born with tied tongue. If you don't know what that is, it's where the strip of skin.
The frenulum.
Huh?
The frenulum under your tongue is
Yeah,
too,
it's shorter
too
in
short.
her.
Mm-hmm.
She injured herself when her boyfriend kissed her roughly and snapped her tongue tie, and it filled her mouth with blood.
Wow.
That was
Again, what are
you guys doing?
why
kissing?
are these people kissing so hard?
I know.
Are you trying to like suck the life out of your partner? That is too much.
Ooh, this is a good one.
Okay.
A young couple couldn't wait to get out of grandma's house to have sex, and they accidentally used her nitroglycerin tube for lubricant, mistaking it for
Wow.
lubricant.
Did they die?
They passed out due to
I
an
believe
extreme
that.
drop in blood pressure.
Wow. Ooh, that could be really bad.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a quick story.
'Kay.
One time when I was doing bedside nursing, I was brand new baby nurse,
Uh-huh.
and I had to put a nitroglycerin patch on somebody. I had to change their patch,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't remember that I needed to wear gloves when I was doing that. So just the little tiny bit that I got on my finger, I mean, little tiny bit of like peeling a sticker off and putting a
Yeah.
patch on somebody. That little bit on my finger absorbed enough that I had to like sit down and I felt dizzy and I felt like
my
shit.
God.
And it took me a minute. I was like, oh, that's the fucking nitro on my finger.
Ugh.
Yep. So I can't imagine what a whole squirt of that for lube
And up your
would
vag,
do. Oh my
too.
god.
Oh man. A couple wound up injuring their baby when they had sex on the kitchen table, which caused the baby bouncer to fall off.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say this baby was still in utero.
No, baby was
Okay.
chilling on the kitchen table, and mom and dad decided to just get busy right next to it and knocked him off. That's what happened.
Oh God. So stupid.
I know. A young woman having sex with her new boyfriend ended up getting elbowed in the eye
Wow.
and had blurry vision and a huge bruise. That was not that weird.
Yeah, that's just okay. That's
I feel like
unfortunate.
that could almost happen to anybody,
That's
honestly.
unfortunate, but yeah.
Yeah. All right. And then the other one was the wedding band on the dick. All right. I've got one more.
Okay.
So this is from TNT Magazine.
Okay.
Let's see if they got any new ones. All right. I know I glanced through this. I think I saved it for some reason. So there has to be some new ones. Okay. That's the. Ever heard about drunken idiots snorting chili? No.
I've seen.
Oh, it's about hot food and getting it in your badge. Sorry.
I've seen Steve-O snort wasabi on
Oh, I've seen that too.
Jackass.
Oh, okay. I found a good one. I think this is the reason because some of these are repeated of like pop blood vessels. Oh yeah, pop blood vessels and eyes during mind-blowing orgasms. I could see that happening.
Wow.
I have popped blood vessel in my eyes so many times.
Todd is a frequent. If he ever like is sick and has to puke, he comes back with like purple eyeshadow on because he pops so many blood vessels.
I just have had sinus problems pretty much my whole life.
Yeah.
And there were times like my sneezes or even coughing just from like sinus drainage, like all the whites of my eyes would turn almost completely red.
Yep.
Like a tomato. It was weird.
Yeah, some people are really prone to that.
Yeah.
Or the whites of the eye, like the sclera of the eyes, or the actual like around your eyes.
Yeah.
Too,
Oh, I've done that. I've kind of almost gotten like a little
Uh-huh.
bit of a black eye like underneath. Yeah.
from coughing and sneezing and stuff. Yeah.
Yep. This one is kind of funny. A young and otherwise healthy woman went to the hospital with unusual signs of abdominal pain. I am sorry. Normally caused by air or gas in the abdominal cavity.
Mm-hmm.
The cause was because she was using a jacuzzi jet.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
She was shooting some air up there.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Just going into her. I guess
Wait a minute.
Pretty
Say that
either
again?
hole. She was basically shooting a jacuzzi jet up one of her holes and got like a bunch of like
So
gas
she was
and air in her
just
stomach.
She would just had a bunch of air like up in her gut,
Mm-hmm.
but it wouldn't have been able to get like too far.
Yeah.
They would have just been, but still, I'm sure that was uncomfortable.
Yeah. But it made me wonder if she was shooting it up her butt.
Maybe.
Could be.
Yeah, that would make more sense. Like that would add more gas. To
They
your
didn't give they were
cavities.
like, yeah, that's what she used. I'm like, well, which hole?
Yeah.
You didn't specify.
Maybe a little of both. You never know.
Or yeah, probably both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have heard of
They're kind of close together. Probably could have.
sure, yeah. I've heard of people, I don't know why, but women who, I don't know if this is a sexual thing, it must be, but like shooting air up their vagina, and you can get an air embolism and like die
Ew.
from, I don't know, I don't remember where I heard that or why people do that. Was it, I feel like maybe it was on another podcast, but there's like a thing of people like, if you do that, I mean, you can, that's a problem. You can't just be shooting air up there. Don't do it.
Maybe just trying to queef.
I know where I found it. Yes, it was on Viral Podcast.
Yeah, 'cause they were
talking about
sucking air into
queefing,
their
'cause they're
vages
sucking
and
air up there.
queef.
Or like people were saying they would, I don't remember how, like shooting air up there so they could queef and be funny. But like you can't, like if you get enough air up there, there's a chance that you can get an air embolism.
Oh, that's scary.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't do it, y'all.
This one's kind of funny. A young woman went to the doctor claiming she had a persistent cough for over 6 months. Turns out the cause wasn't a cold or a nasty bug, but rather a condom that had been accidentally inhaled during fellatio.
And it was just stuck in the back of her throat or something. Gross, man.
Yeah.
Can you imagine what that must have smelled like?
Oh, so gross.
And how did you not notice that was in there?
I know. I feel like I would notice.
Oh my God. Stupid.
All right, we've already heard that one. Oh, this is interesting. This is a weird one. That's what it says. It's not that weird. There are a number of people who firmly recommend keeping pets, especially cats, out of the lovemaking room because it is not uncommon for cats to attack, especially the genital area when you're mid in the act. Some believe this is the cat trying to protect its owner, while others view cats as demon animals simply wreaking havoc whenever you have fun.
Wow.
Whatever the cause, keep your pets out of the bedroom.
Or maybe they just see the swinging ball sack and they're like, ooh, a toy.
Ooh, I play with that.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah. Okay. Do you lock your pets out of the room when it's time to get busy?
I do.
Really?
Yes.
I do
That is-
not.
That is a requirement.
I don't do it.
Do your dogs just like jump on the bed and join you?
Well, they don't join in.
But they jump on the bed?
No. This is weird to me. Milano likes to hide under the bed,
Okay.
which I feel like that would be even scarier.
Uh-huh.
If the bed's just like coming at him, you know, like why would you do that?
It's
And
too
then the
weird
girl
for me.
dogs just stay on the floor anyways.
Okay.
But
It's too
there's
weird
been
for me.
times Milano's been just sleeping in the corner and doesn't even realize we're doing anything.
No. No.
They're always around. They see me naked all the
Well, I
time.
know.
And
Sure.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
But
a lot of people are like that though. They're like, I can't have sex in front of
I
my
don't
pets.
want to like lock eyes
like,
with
they
an
don't-
animal.
I have to watch him doing it all the time, so I don't see why you can't watch me.
Gross. Oh no. That's
That's
too
a
weird
joke.
for me.
I know. I guess I just don't want to go through the effort because he would bark. Honestly, that's actually the biggest
Oh.
reason. If I was like, "You have to go in the other room," he would bark
He'd
the
bark?
entire time, and it would be
Oh.
too much of a distraction. And most of the time, he would just leave on his own, anyways.
Okay.
So,
Gotcha.
but going under the bed,
Yeah. That's
lots of
weird.
times we'll be like, "We're done, buddy. It's okay. You
Oh,
can come out."
That's weird.
I know, good. He hides.
No.
He hides. And I feel like that's the worst place
We're
to
done,
be if
buddy.
you're gonna hide.
Oh my
That's a Ryan line.
Oh my god.
Like, it's safe. You can come out. You're fine.
Oh lord.
Yeah. For whatever reason, some people prefer not to buy sex toys, but improvise at home. Don't do that either.
Yeah. Don't put things in there.
One not so bright Croatian man decided to put a neon light bulb up his butt.
It broke.
It exploded and he almost died.
Sure.
Why a light bulb?
People love light bulbs, man.
Really?
Even
Is that
the,
a common thing?
The like regular
light
shaped
up?
light bulb. You think, right?
Twist it into
Just
your
the
butt,
regular
will it light
shaped
up?
light bulb. You know how many like used to follow a bunch of funny accounts on Instagram and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Of like funny X-rays. You know how
Oh,
many times
yeah.
people find light bulbs up there? Like that. Why is that so common? Is that just like a really cool shaped thing to stick on in there? I don't understand. And they're always like the big part up.
The big part?
Yes.
Like the actual bulb part, not the
yes.
twist in part.
Right. So it's like, why though? So then, of course, most of the time it breaks, or it breaks while they're trying to get it out. Like, what are you doing? If you put something in your butt, this is a lesson from Nurse Nikki. It needs to have
A flared base?
Flared base.
I knew that. I knew
It
that.
can't be like that. Don't put this in there. It'll
Yeah.
go up and it'll just never stop. You'll get it stuck.
Flared
and
base.
it has to have like a flange on the end so that it
A
won't
non-porous
get lost.
material.
Yes. Yeah. Nothing glass. Obviously. Shit. And lots of lube. Okay. Let's not tear things. Like
I'm never gonna look at that candle the same way.
and that it's already covered in blood.
It already is. It looks like it's already been in a butt.
Just don't do it. Buy a toy specifically made for that if you're gonna put shit in there.
Ugh.
Don't stick like broom handles and fruit and vegetables and toys and remotes and light bulbs in there.
Yeah. And by the way, when you say that you sat on it, everybody knows you're lying.
Right. I just had my pants off and my butt cheeks completely spread apart and I fell down and this cucumber just went on in there. I don't know how that happened. That's
Like
so
how
weird,
loose is
right?
your butthole
Right?
if you just sit down and stuff just goes up. Like,
damn.
come on.
Just tell the truth.
You know the lies that people tell in vet med?
Oh. But then the animals have to suffer.
No. Nothing like that. Nothing. People love to lie about what their dog actually ate in vet
Oh.
med. So if a dog comes in sick, instead of being like, my dog ate my weed,
Oh,
it's like, just tell us that the dog ate your
Yeah,
weed.
that would be
We're not
better.
going to judge you.
Right.
Tell us the dog ate edible panties.
Uh-huh.
Just tell us.
Yeah. Or non-animal.
Yeah.
Don't-
Oh,
also
yeah.
don't
That's a
say
bad one.
panties.
Yeah.
Edible underwear.
Yeah. Edible underwear.
I have a friend right now. Yeah, I have a friend right now. I have a friend. Her dog very recently has been eating her underwear a lot. So she's on to like, I don't know, 5th, 6th, 7th pair of underwear that this dog has eaten. But the dog, it's a big dog, so it always shits him out.
Yeah. But they can't get obstructed.
I
from
know.
That.
And I'm like, maybe you should put your underwear somewhere else.
Yeah.
It's time to change locations on underwear, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it just keeps eating them. And she's like, God damn it. My dog ate another pair of my underwear. I'm going to have to go buy more underwear.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, they hate saying that. They're like, he ate something and he's not feeling good now. And it's like, just tell us what it is.
If you know, yeah.
Yeah, because a lot of times they will be like, I just didn't want to say it.
Yeah.
And it's like, just tell us.
Yeah.
Ugh,
Yeah.
it's so frustrating. But especially the weed one. Nobody ever wants to admit the dog ate drugs.
That's so sad.
I know.
I feel like, how scared must they be if they get super duper high?
Oh my God. I can tell you a story about
so
that.
Sad.
There was one time at a clinic, somebody brought in a dog and they were like, I think my dog is dying. He's just laying there. He looks like he's having trouble breathing.
Yeah.
And we're like, okay, bring him in.
Yeah.
They bring this dog in. This dog is skipping all over the lobby, jumping on everybody, just like, hello, I'm happy to be here. Hello. And we're like, I thought you said he was dying.
Yeah.
He looks great. And she was like, I swear to you, this dog was like laying here looking like it was going to die. And then later she came back in and she was like, never mind. My son just said the dog ate a weed cookie.
Oh,
so that dog was enjoying the high.
Oh, well, that's good. 'Cause I feel like usually
flying.
when I see videos of like high animals, they're like terrified. Like their eyes are super giant and they're shaking and they're terrified looking. Oh, it's sad.
Yeah.
Hide your drugs, people.
Yeah, seriously. It's not that hard.
Do better at being dog owners.
Yeah, do better. All right, I got one more.
Okay.
Let's see. A 20-year-old man, reportedly healthy and sober at the time, was hospitalized complaining of rectal pain. A digital examination revealed I love that word, revealed a stony hard mass. And the patient soon admitted he was fooling around with his partner and they decided to pour concrete mix into their buttholes. Concrete was removed and the patient was discharged the following day. Moral of the story? No, don't do it.
Jesus Christ. That is so stupid.
Yeah.
That is so stupid.
That is like
I've heard of people doing that. That might have been on Viral Podcast once again. There was some story I heard somewhere, I think it was there, where people were pouring concrete dust into their urethra to make their dick hard. Oh. And then, of course, you can't live like that. Like, what are you doing? You can't pee out of it anymore. Good job.
Right.
What? Like, you can't live like that.
What are you doing? Like that.
You can't, but people will do weird shit to try to make their dicks bigger or harder. Just leave them alone.
Just leave them alone.
Stop it.
There's a girl out there that'll suck it.
Yes.
There's tons of them.
There's a dick for everybody. And you don't need to be putting shit in your urethra.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are. Don't do it.
Speaking of urethras.
Oh, go ahead.
This was one I saw on Sex Sent Me to the ER.
Okay.
I was enthralled with this story.
Yeah.
Because it was like, kind of a backwoods couple who was camping, messing around in their tent.
Okay.
And they admitted to the doctor that they were playing with glow sticks.
Oh.
And basically he was like fucking her with a glow stick.
Did it break?
It didn't break. He shoved it up her pee hole and the whole glow stick was in her bladder.
Oh my God. He shoved it up her pee hole?
Yeah. Because even the doctors were like, it's not in where it's supposed to be. It's in her bladder.
Oh
so she had to have surgery to have it removed. And she was glaring at the dude the whole time. And I was like, part of me would be like,
you're not know?
Why didn't you say something? How did that happen?
That would be very painful.
Yeah.
If you didn't know that somebody was sticking something up your urethra.
If you've ever had a catheter, it's not fun.
High as balls or drunk as balls or maybe non-consensual. Yeah. Like something's wrong there. Like you should know if something's going in your urethra.
You should know.
You shouldn't just be like, how dare you? I didn't know you were doing that.
That's how it acted on the...
Stupid.
Yeah.
She's stupid. No.
But it was crazy. I was enthralled with the story. I was like...
So
because they were all like searching her.
Oh my God.
Like trying to find the glow stick. And they were like, where is it?
Which hole is it in?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I think they searched both holes before they found it was in the bladder. Yeah.
Wow.
It was a crazy one. That show is very addicting. And it's like, wow. How do... I can honestly say I have never had a... I almost knocked over... What's it called?
The scythe.
The scythe. I touched it and I was scared I was going to knock it over. I barely touched it.
It's pretty stout. It would take a lot to knock it over.
I know, but I barely.
Yeah. Careful.
I almost cut my head off for you guys. But I can honestly say I've never had a crazy sex injury.
I haven't either.
Nothing.
Let's knock on wood. Superstition.
Yeah, and it's one that I do that one a lot.
Yep. I
All
do
right.
that one.
So I thought that one would spark some
It was good.
conversation.
That was a good topic. It was a very good topic.
Yeah.
It's very, you're right. It is similar to Darwin Awards.
Similar.
It's like Sex Darwin Award.
Yeah. It is just funny to me. Oh, okay. I've explained to everybody, gore whores know my love for TikTok and just the things people come up with for TikTok. There is a really funny EMT guy on there. I don't know if I ever told you about him, but it's basically people will shoot videos and be like, where's the EMT guy? Because it's somebody holding something that they definitely want to stick up their butt.
Oh, I've seen him. And he just goes, no.
No. He looks so disappointed in him.
It just in on his face and he goes,
he cracks me up every time.
Yep, I've seen that.
I love him.
Yeah, he's funny.
I think I've even commented, though. I'm like, you're so delicious. You kind of make me want to stick things in myself because I think he's hot.
What could I put up there that wouldn't be too bad?
Yeah, what do you not want me to do?
Tell me again,
Tell
Daddy.
me no.
Tell me again.
Stupid.
Well, you better put something of yours in me so I don't have to put something else in me.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like, I want you to tell me no. Do it again. Did I disappoint you?
Tell me no, Daddy.
Tell me I'm a bad girl. Stupid. Oh my God.
Oh boy.
We're dumb. But yeah, that guy's funny.
He is funny.
I can't remember what his
Anything
username
phallic shaped, it'll like show that and then show
Yeah,
his
people will
face.
be like, where's the EMT guy? Because they're all tempted to stick something up their butts.
Yeah. My God.
And he gets so disappointed in all of us.
Good.
He should. Yeah, he
I
should.
do too.
Me too.
Stop it. I will buy you a sex toy. Don't put weird shit in there.
Yeah.
Just don't.
It's like, well, it's 2 a.m. Guess I'll stick something up my butt.
Oh my God. Just go to bed.
Because that always seems to just go to bed.
Go to bed.
Were you ever an ER nurse?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Nope.
Do you know anybody who was? I was always just curious if the people who shove things up their butt needed to go to the ER if it happened overnight.
That's a good
If it was more of
question.
an overnight thing.
I feel like usually weird shit like that happens overnight. I don't think I know personally really well any ER nurses. But yeah, I mean, I feel like that kind of stuff always happens overnight because that's usually when
being
people
an
are like,
overnight ER
yeah,
nurse
like
or doctor,
indulging
you're
in
pulling stuff out of people's asses a lot.
indulging in alcohol or drugs or something. I feel like it's usually at night.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, I feel like usually it'd be a weird night thing, but that's my guess.
It'll be my guess too.
Yeah.
I did notice it's a full moon tonight.
Is it actually full? It looks full.
Oh, we should mention what we did earlier real
Oh, yeah,
quick,
let's
and then
do
we can
that.
call it
Yeah,
an episode.
good idea.
Nikki and I had a fun little night out
Yes, we
with
did.
Todd, and we went to a laser light show tonight.
We did at the planetarium in Kansas City at
Yeah.
Union Station. It was Stranger Things.
It was so fun.
It was good.
It's so cool. Yeah, it had a bunch of music from like the show, and like it was just, it was. I don't really know how to describe it. It's so hard to describe how a laser light show really looks, though.
You nailed it. It's music from the show, and then
Yeah.
there are like. So in the planetarium, if you can picture looking up in a planetarium, if you've ever been in one, it's just like the big kind of dome you look up. So you're just like in a chair that kind of leans back so you can look up, and they're playing the music from the show. And then the laser show, like all different color lasers kind of make shapes and trippy stuff. And so sometimes it's just nonsense, like a screensaver. And then other times it like you saw the bikes, like the bicycles riding. You saw 11 with her nose bleeding and it's all made out of lasers.
Yeah.
You saw Eddie with a guitar playing Master Puppets at the end.
That was
So
pretty cool.
it was so cool.
And the never-ending story part.
The never-ending story part,
yes.
they're, the kids riding Falcor at the end. So yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
It was fun.
And on the way home, I did notice it was a full moon. I looked
Cool.
out the
Yeah,
window.
it looked full. I didn't know for sure. Sometimes I think it's full and it's like full the next day or something,
Yeah.
you know.
So shout out
looks-
to our brothers and sisters who are nurses or vet techs.
who are any sort of medical care working overnight tonight. Good luck to you.
Yeah, we're thinking of you because I don't feel like I'm a superstitious person, but
Yeah.
it does happen.
It does.
At least in vet med.
Oh, and human med, too.
Full moon.
I was working labor and delivery overnights, full moons. Oh my God. Crazy as shit.
Full moons, and then God forbid anybody was like, "Man, it's quiet here today."
Yep.
That
That
was-
was say the Q word.
Yeah, you don't say it. because that just means the craziest shit is about to come in and just wreck your life.
Superstition.
Yeah.
Yep.
Those two I definitely believe in.
Yep.
I don't know why, but they're true. I've never seen them prove false, at least in medicine.
Yeah. I always used to get so pissed driving to work in the fall or winter when it gets dark really early. So I knew my shift would start at 7 p.m. So I'd be driving to work. And if there was ever some sort of like harvest moon or super moon, so it was like giant in the sky and I'm driving to work and I'm like, fuck, this night's going to suck.
Yeah, this is going to be terrible.
I will never do it again. I'll work at McDonald's before I would ever go back to that.
Yeah.
It sucks.
I hear you.
Never again.
I don't know how the ER vets do it, man. They probably have the craziest shit come in
No.
overnight. I've never had to do ER vet med,
Yeah.
really, but I don't want to.
No way.
It sounds terrible.
No,
the
thank
worst
you.
place to be is the ER for a vet. Like, ugh.
Yeah.
You always know you're there for something terrible.
Yeah.
It
And you're going to
sucks.
pay gobs of money.
Oh my God, yeah.
Gobs of it.
Yeah. And
Better get a second or a third job. Mm-hmm. All right. I feel like we're just talking nonsense now.
but they love us and they love our nonsense. So,
All right.
right, guys?
We all good here?
I think we are good.
Okay.
Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Don't forget
Yeah.
to hit the follow button, the like button, the subscribe button, that share button. Hit that share button.
Yeah.
That would mean the world.
Tell your friends about us.
Yes.
And I can see on my phone that we're still recording. So it worked this time.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yay. No
So
cut
you
off
get a full
early.
episode on
full.
video.
Yay. Yay. And hopefully
Just
it'll
in-
just
just didn't want anything else to
let's not jinx that. So hopefully it'll keep getting better. We're learning all the things and video editing and how to do all this stuff. So
Yep.
hopefully it'll just get better and better. And it'll help if you tell your friends.
Yes.
So we have more
Tell
people.
your friends.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll have some better TikTok stuff.
Yeah.
Having the videos. Because I
Yeah.
can at least have clips.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Sounds good.
At the Gory Hole Pod on YouTube, on Instagram, on Threads, on Twitter, and on TikTok. And as always, email us anything you want.
Yeah.
Any.
If you have any sex
anything.
injuries or have heard of
Yeah,
any sex
tell us
injuries,
a funny sex injury
if you
story.
put anything weird in your butt, we want to hear about it.
Yeah. Did you have to go to the doctor to have it removed?
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah. You can. We'll keep you anonymous.
Yeah, if you want,
Yeah.
we can keep you anonymous.
Yep. And it is thegoryholepod@gmail.com.
Yay.
All right, guys.
Okay.
Stay gory.
Stay
And
gory.
we will see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.